Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 40 of SubTerra, where today, we get the creative source jar. How do we do it? What all nonsense is required for it? Well, you're going to have to jump into this episode and find out. But before you do so, I bet you can't hit that like and subscribe button. Oh, you can? Okay. Well, congratulations. Let's dive into this episode. All right, guys, jumping into this episode, we're going to start off by looking at this pick. It's not even all the way up to the double S yet. Hopefully here soon it will be. So we're going to switch to another one of the creative items that we need, which today I think we're going to start with the creative jar. The creative jar needs one of all of these essences. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 different essences. So each essence has 3 items that go onto an arcane pedestal. And with an imbuement chamber. So we're going to need 8 imbuement chambers. And pedestals 8 times 3 is 24 of these arcane pedestals, which I am going to transform them into the arcane plat. We're also going to need at laser, because we're going to automate this with laser IO. Lasers, laser nodes, we're going to need a total of 9. No, we're going to need more than 9. No, we're only going to need 8 because of how I'm going to set it up. We're going to need our card holder, and we're going to need 16 item cards for this. Actually, 24 item cards for this. Oh, we are going to need 1 additional laser node. I just realized we are going to need a 9th laser node. I want to turn that on. At laser. All right. Get all of these out of here. And we're going to need some basic filters. I'm going to say actually, we're not going to need the basic filters because of the way we're going to do it. Now, we're going to go in here and we're going to get some drawers. We're going to use functional drawers because that's our preferred mod. We're going to get 8 of these. And this is just for us. What have I told you about this? Oh, and of course, you know what? Watch that little one. And I might turn him into a wandering trader. All right. I have back here a space for these. I want to set up 1 laser node on top of this guy. I want to set up these 1, 2. I'm not sure if we can set them this close, but yeah, we can't set them this close to each other. But you know, that pickaxe has been super strong as of late. Anyway, we're going to set up these arcane platforms on the outside of each of these guys. We'll have to go 2 spaces, place this 1, 1, 2. This one. What, well, we need to go here. 1, 2, here. And that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to need a little bit more room for these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1 here. A lot of breaking stuff down improperly. Nope, nope, you can't be there. I don't understand why I keep doing that. 1, 2, here. 1, 2, here. Um, and maybe right here as well will be 1. All right, let me set these guys all up with the platforms on all their sides, like so. Only 3 platforms are needed for each one of these guys. All right, 1, 2, 3. There's this one, this guy right here. Here, here, and here, 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 and here. All right, that should be fine. Now we want to put laser nodes on top of all of these guys, right? Like so. And we're going to have a specific input for these guys. And we'll have a specific output here shortly. All right, so let's set up at least this first one right here, this manipulation essence. We need a stone button, we need a clock, and a redstone dust. So a redstone dust we need we need a clock and a stone button. All right, this is our first one. All right, so what we do is we'll set this up so that it gets the button in one of these, redstone dust, and the clock. On top of this laser node, we're going to set a chest or a drawer here. So what we want to do is in here, we want to add a we're going to need a card 2, 3 to set each of these guys up, or 4. Or, well, we need 3 for each of those guys, but only 1 for this. So in here, we want to set it up on the down with a card. We're going to say it's going to extract at the max amount, speed, default, down, up, default, yeah. Round robin, true. All right. And we'll have it do it on the white channel. So on this one, we want the down to have one of these cards with a item card into it. So it's not connected. So what we need to do is maximum range exceeded. We're going to need a at laser, one of these laser connections. All right, we'll set that right there, and we'll stay there. And this can now connect to that. All right, so we see right there, it's crafting this. It pulls up mana from around the area and puts it into here, the essence. And so let me do that for the earth essence, the water, air, conjuration, abjuration, fire essence, and even this one. They're all super simple. Let me just get them all set up and I will be right back with the next step. All right, guys, we are back. I've got all of them set up, producing so far, except for two of them. Those two require special item, Wilden items, which we will get here in just a second. But before we do so, I want to set in here each of these guys. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to automate this. We're going to put another item in here. We're going to set this to channel orange to extract. And we're going to set the up with another item, orange, insert. And so once they get done, they'll go into their respected ones of these. We've got to prep them first, then lock them all up so that they can't be undone. I will come in here or I will finish setting these guys up to have the extract. I wanted to show the extract beforehand, but and then we'll come back and we'll fight the Wildens. What I need to do is make a ritual brazier and a tablet of summon Wilden. We are going to use this recipe right here, the simplest recipe. We're going to need it at least, I think, twice, if not 3 times. So I'm going to make 3 of these. We'll have 3 Wilden fights, and I will be right back. Or I'll get the stuff to do it, and then I will be right back. All right, guys. I made a nice little 16 by 16 room here. I think this should be big enough for this. So we'll set this down here. We'll set this here. And I think we just click it with our right hand. And now we get Wildens and to spawn. These are regular Wildens. These are some of the creatures we're going to need. And there we go. We get 2 Wilden wings, 1 Wilden horn, and 1 Wilden spike. The 1 Wilden wing and 1 Wilden spike is all we need to create the one thing. We're going to need a second Wilden spike. So we have enough for this. So let me go back down here and get ready to set that up. But what we want to do is we're going to set the ritual here again. But this time, we're going to use a Wilden wing on it, a Wilden horn on it, and a Wilden spike on it. And I think if we click it this time, we get the Wilden boss. You see, it's taking a little bit longer to run. There we go. We get the 𝐓𝐡𝐞𝐼𝐴, who is attacking us. Right now, he is the first Wilden. I have fought this Wildin so many times. I have 500. He gets the next one. And yeah, he gives you mining fatigue. You gotta wait until he's down another 500. Or 200. There we go. 250. He will get the wings this time, I think. No, he gets the horns. And he will charge you. And there we go. We get this tablet of Wildin tribute. That is one of the things that we need, not only for the creation source jar right there, but also to make the mark of one thing. So I need to make another one of these tablets of Summon Wildin and fight more Wildins and get a second Wildin tribute, I think. So before we do that, I want to set this up here. Wildin Horn. I think it is for this one, right? Wildin Horn, 𝘲𝑒𝘆𝑒𝑘𝑒𝑛 token, and a book. Okay, so the 𝘲𝑒𝑆𝑡𝑒𝑟 token is the other item that we're going to need. To get that, where did the little one go? You know what? We've got one in there, so he's going. And stop laying egg. And anyway, golden egg. So we need GM feed, and we need the good GM feed here. Wait. At mob. At mob nutritious chicken feed. There we go. That's the one we need. All right, and we are missing beetroots. So do we have beetroot seeds? We do in our tablet. So we'll take this, take this out, put this in. Put all of this away in here. Time in a bottle. Hit that with a time in a bottle. There we go. That's not what we wanted. All right, we got plenty of beetroots now. So now we should be able to just do that, get this nutrition seed. We're gonna have to do this a second time, so just give that a few seconds. There we go. We've got 2 of this. And in here, see this guy here.
Happy birthday, Taco!
All right, and we get the birthday egg, as I like to think of it as. Anyway, where is that other chicken? There you are. Who told you could wander around here? All right, now that we've got some of this, we need to set up a small little dirt area for these guys. So dirt. We'll go what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I really do not know what is up with my pickaxe here. That it wants to double up on all of our mining today. So if anybody's got an yeah, leave a comment down below. Tell me why. What did I mess up with? There we go. All right. Dirt 25 by 25. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's not a 5 by 5. I need to mine one more out. All right, there we go. And there's that. There's this. And this should be the remaining ones. Now we need a fence. We should have fence spot. For some odd reason, it's just being super stupid. All right, so now that we've placed this fence right around this, want to say grass area, but dirt area. There we go. We can go up in here. Take this one out. All right, in the center here, we'll place one of these golden eggs, and we get a bunch of these guys. So as you can see there, we've got some Starbunkle. To get a Starbunkle charm, we will need to take some golden nuggets here and do that. All right, and there we go. So we get a gift from them and Starbunkle tokens. There we go. We have the Starbunkle token. That's what we wanted from this anyway. Starbunkle tokens, very powerful, very interesting item. That goes with this guy and a book. Right? Right. And there we go. That is making the conjuration essence. This air essence is a Wadden wing, and but let me go face off against the Wadden a few more times without you guys, and I will be right back, okay? All right, guys, I've faced the Wadden a couple more times. I do have these guys going now, so I'm going to take one from each of these. And you're probably wondering why this one's going so much faster. There is a source jar right here that I set down, and it's just been pumping the source right into it. And this one is pumping the source right into this guy. So, yeah, this lava bucket, I really need to adjust where the mana for this is coming from. I need to just take this one out. But yeah. It's kind of a neat process. Let's see here. Right, there's that one, that one, that one, and that. And I put this in here. No recipe found. Pedestals must be within 3 blocks. Oh, that block right there is just messing that up. 1, 2, 3. So if I take this guy out here, set it up here. There we go. It's registering that. Took source from right there. All right, and in here, we now have the elemental, or the mark of mastery, which is the last thing we need. So let's gather up one more of each of these guys. We are now going back over to our tables here. So we can try to make a, oh, no, not that table. I am making something for next episode. I was making it between episodes there. But here we go. We need what? Bifrost blocks, a source gem, and a creative core. Creative core and a source. Source. All right. Let's put this in here. This, and this in here. Okay, so what all we need now is 2 of these Colossal Star Omegas, 5 gold blocks. Five gold blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Colossal Star. Colossal Star Omegas. There we go. Let's see here. What else do we need? We need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 Bifrost blocks. All right. Bifrost blocks. Bifrost blocks. Wow, really? I need one of these? All right. Mana blast. No, Alpha Blast, right? Yeah, we need the Alpha Blast from Alpine. We need 11 of these guys. All right, so there we go. That should be it. We can grab the other Bifrost blocks out of here. And it's this one that we were working on. So if we click this, there we go. We've got the creative source jar, guys. That is one step closer now to completion of this pack. I have a feeling we'll be done with this pack at the end of this this week. So next week will probably be a brand new pack. Hopefully you guys are going to like it. There we go. I'm just setting that there, and you can see that it's staying full, and it's just pumping those up. Anyway, we have the creative source jar now, so if I really wanted to, I could do some pipings with that. It's a very unique mod. Maybe next mod pack I will spend more time, like probably a couple weeks on each of the mods, because the next mod pack is a little bit more in depth. So anyway, We have 2 more items to make here. We have the creative chemical tank, which should be the next episode here. I have 2 things I need to make for that before we can actually get that one done. And then the last episode will be the everlasting guilty pool, followed up with this creative vending one. It might, you know what? I just looked at this. Might take me 1 week's worth of episodes just to do this. So it might be next week that will be the final week. So anyway, if you've liked this episode, hit that like button. If you dislike this episode, go right ahead, hit that dislike. Tell me why you disliked it down in the comments. It really helps me improve. And until next time, later, Gators.